Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is IDXOX. This is part 2 of our Bloodfang Orcs campaign. I was just kind of looking, trying to remember what I was doing the other day when I was playing. One of the mechanics I don't completely understand about this game is, see, we have this gold mine here right next to our capital, and yet I don't think it's given me the option to annex this territory yet. I'm not sure why. And that happens sometimes. There's one of these nice, I forget what they call them, anomalies or whatever, in the territory, and I'd like to annex it, but it doesn't give me the option to do that. So if anybody understands how that works, you can leave a comment for me. So we conquered these guys. These are free cities. I forgot to explain this last time. They're not really that strong. And you can either vassalize them, you can absorb them. I just chose to vassalize them because it's not going to give us a lot of income, but later on they'll be sending out neutral armies to attack these guys constantly, and they can actually do a lot of damage. Like, you can go in and pillage these provinces, and they'll just do that all on their own. In terms of what I want to do right now, we have this ancient wonder over here, which is a silver, so we're not quite strong enough to take it yet. This bronze infestation, I want to try and take that. There's there's a bunch of fights around here. Like, here's a fight, there's a few more fights over here. And then if we take this Pirate Cove, we can gain another tier 2 unit. So that's what I'm planning on doing right now. You know, we're around day 15. Pretty soon, these guys are going to be sending out a big army to try and kill us. I'm not really sure when that's going to be, but yeah, I would expect it soon. Looks like our shipyard's almost done here. Pay a little bit of gold to finish that this turn. Pay 6 gold to finish that. Okay, looks like we can get a Fury. I'd like to get another Fury. That's a nice ranged attack. But I don't know if I have enough money to get them right now. Okay. I feel like I need a little bit more gold right now. I'm gonna wait a turn so we can get a Fury. What is this? 255. Ah, you can't get there. Damn it. Alright, this guy... I want to send him to the... I don't even remember if we explored this. It doesn't look like we've explored this yet. I need to explore this underground area. Because there's probably a neutral faction there that I'm going to want to take over at some point. That spell, it's just a nice way to get cheap units here. And this guy can actually take the fight for us, so that worked out great. Production is blocked for 2 turns. We get 32 stability per turn. I think that's worth it. We got a bunch of food too, so let's attract population. Can build a mine there. I think I'm going to build a mine now. Definitely need more gold income here. Okay, so we'll go there next turn with him. You know, the enemy just randomly pops in and attacks with these giant armies, so that's why I'm trying to keep everybody close. I'm going to use this spell again here. That spell is a nice way to just get cheap units here. Oh, looks like there's another infestation over here. Maybe we... Maybe we'll hit this one first if it's not too bad. Silver. You know, I want to look at it because this could give us a nice unit if we could finish this. Let's give them the Whispering Stone here. Can give them 24 mana a turn for 15 gold. Or 38 gold for 15 knowledge. Yeah, I'm not going to do either of that right now. This guy might actually... Well, we're too far away. Okay, there's another underground there. Alright, we can definitely take this, though, next turn. Three gold per unit tier of the units killed in combat. Okay, that's useful. Tier 3 primary for mage. And a ritualist. I don't remember if that other guy is a ritualist. I think he might be a ritualist. Ring of Regeneration. I don't even know what kind of class our leader is. So this is kind of... I think I'm going to take this. I think the other guy is a ritualist. We're going to find out right now. She's a warrior. He's a warrior too. Okay. So I guess I just don't know anything. Alright, so we just got an item that we have no use for. That's fine. 1092 versus 880. Let's see what we got here. Carrion birds, grim-beak crows, wind rager, all right, this guy's going to be really hard to hit, and he buffs other people, so he's going to be a target. This guy's not bad. What is this? Phoenix? Wow. This is going to be a crazy fight. This thing is just going to keep resurrecting. He's got charge and he's got overheat. Another wind rager. Let me just check out these carrion birds. This guy's ability has 4 range. I didn't know that until yesterday. I think what I want to do is get all my Sunderers to attack the Phoenix. We can just sunder, 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 and then focus fire him down. Here's another Sunderer. Aspirant Knight. This guy can charge in. And here's one of my heroes. Alright, this formation looks pretty good here. You can use this guy kind of like as a throwaway. Got this barrier over here. I can't get my guys over easily. I think these guys are on their own. I think they're going to need to fight these guys over here. I didn't know he had that ability. Okay, so he's got a 3-turn cooldown on that. Where's our warrior? Let me see what he can get. 90% chance to stun this guy? I'll take that. resisted. So he's not stunned. Where's the other Sunder? I thought there was 3 of them over here. Here we go. Alright, so that guy's got 3 stacks of Sundered. I think I'm just going to send in one of these throwaway units here. I didn't mean to attack with that guy. I thought I was attacking with this guy. Let's see if this guy ignores zone of control. No. Let's get him. %90 is good. We got to drop this Phoenix. Can't quite get in there because this guy didn't die. It's my hero. 4 range he has on this. So if I move him here, 1, 2, 3, 4, we could command this guy. Theoretically, anyways. I think I'm gonna have to do that. Summon a random tier 2 spider. Okay. Alright, now we can kill the Phoenix. We got a bunch of crows over here. I forgot to use this buff here. And actually, I should have used... We need to use some magic this fight. This guy is just going to try to tank all of these people. I'm just trying to take high percentage shots right now. Alright, so the Phoenix just got resurrected. I thought he was going to wait a turn before he gets resurrected. I didn't think he was immediately going to get resurrected. Works once per battle. Okay. So I think we'll be able to kill him now. I think he did like a ton of damage to my hero. I think that's who he attacked. 53 damage he did to my hero. But we can kill him now. I just got to make sure when we kill him he doesn't do a whole bunch of damage. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna like blow up or anything. So I'm gonna kill him with our hero. Okay, so he's done. I'm gonna take the retaliation with this guy. Well, he didn't even have a retaliation. I think we can kill him now. See, we have to kill this guy because he has that crazy buff that is increasing everybody's evasion around him. This guy can get a spider up. That might be useful. %. Okay. Wow, the spider's strong. Kill one of their stacks. Good. That guy's dead, so now it should be a lot easier to hit people. 50%. Okay, nice. We critted him. He's dead. This guy is in zone of control, but there's only one bird there. So I don't think he's going to take much damage by moving back. Okay, we can kill that bird. Alright, we only got got 60% stun chance here. Just attack. Good damage. See, these little hounds, man, you get them for free. The guy just did 28 charge damage. Alright, we have to kill this guy. This guy's only got a 40% chance to hit for some reason. Alright, who is left right now? Just one bird stack. Alright, that was great. Looks like he's running away. How many people we lost? Yeah, I thought we lost a couple Sunderers, but I mean that was not bad. Sunderers are not really worth much. This guy leveled here. Looks like these people leveled. I don't know if anybody can use that. We got a lot of food. Wow, we got a phoenix. Hardy plate. Okay. I gotta mute. I had to mute here. There was some noise. So this free city, they just saw us and they're at war with us. So I'm not going to waste my time giving them a Whispering Stone because we're just going to wipe them out. Especially now that we got this Phoenix. All right, let's send our scout in here. I haven't seen this yet. Landmark. This must be a DLC thing. Provinces adjacent to this landmark gain draft. 2 souls. Okay, that's pretty cool. Got an iron deposit down here too. Look, so you can see that there's a city here. This is why I wanted to go down here. I only have 1 Whispering Stone right now. And I want to leave it at my vassals so that they continue to our relations continue to improve. But this guy's got a ton of stuff down here. Conduit, quarry, conduit, quarry. He's got this curse field thing here. So this would be a strong city for us to wipe out. I'm going to get up a forester because there's certain things that you need 2 foresters for. Yeah, I think I'm going to save my money right now. There's another infestation over here, so... Prestigious Statue, Imperium. Okay, what is this? Tranquility Pool. Okay, I've never seen this guy before. All right, these serpents are pretty strong. I just, you know, looking at the health of my guys, we got to make sure that my hero doesn't die, because he's pretty weak right now. I think what I want to try and do is kind of heal up my guys. The ones that need to be healed. Because we can give them regeneration with this other guy. Okay, so we can get these guys healing. gonna send in our hounds. I don't think these guys can get out of it. Not stopped by enemy zone of control. We don't really understand what that means yet. If they can, like, if they're in a zone of control, can they escape it? I don't think so. We will find out. I think he's dead. No, not quite. Okay. That was stupid. I shouldn't have moved him over there. I'm not sure what this Champion of War thing is. There's a new buff that here it is. 20% chance to critical hit. Okay. Alright, good. So he's attacking those guys. That's what we wanted. That guy can take a couple of shots. So he killed off our dogs. I want to see if I get more next turn. I think I do. Just leave him back here. He can heal. Good fight. Status resistance versus resistance. Physical damage, okay. So we can give it to the other guy, but I guess not this turn. Yeah, we gotta wait one turn. Let's give him this. Actually, he's got a level here. 2 levels. $297. Why is our Phoenix over here? Okay, I was trying to figure out who owned this. I guess Starspire owns this. We can just go wipe them out anyways. Silver Ancient Wonder. We can probably take these Silver Ancient Wonders now, actually. Now that we have this Phoenix. I want to get these guys to heal up more. What do we got this fight?
Yeah.
Monk. Okay. Cursed Ogre. Monk. It's going to take a long time to learn all these units. So that's it, just 3 guys. Yep, so it looks like we got our dogs again. These Hounds Masters are nice units. What happened to the other guy? He's like hiding over here? Yeah, I don't know what he's doing, but okay. Where is my shaman? Okay, gotta wait 2 more turns. I don't know if this guy's like bugging out over here. Okay, here he comes. Just see, this guy should be able to get out of the zone of control here. It doesn't really matter because these guys all have non-retaliation strikes. But, like, we should be able to move him. Okay, yeah, we can move him without getting hit. $89 Imperium. What is this? Is this a Silver Ancient Wonder? 25 Knowledge. That's pretty strong. Come on, dude. Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm building an outpost here because I think we can probably take this. And 25 knowledge per turn is very useful. A lot of this other stuff, I don't really understand how it works. Soul. Continue. I'm going to cast this Spawnkin. It's going to make all of our guys 10% evasion for hero units, 20% damage for non-hero units. This is where you get to pick more tomes. I've barely scratched the surface here. I've just been doing all of the chaos tomes because it gives me more chaos affinity, which gets me through this tech tree faster. I don't know if that's a good strategy or not, but that's what I've been doing, and that's what I'm going to continue doing here. So we're going to select this.
Fire is sacred. It is the beginning and the end. It is passion and destruction. It is life.
Okay, I don't know how useful that it really is.
Harness the essence of the flame. Watch it bring your enemies to smoldering ruin. Behold the beauty in the ashes. As the inferno burns the land, so does it give soil vitality, bringing life from destruction wherever it spreads.
This decreases physical damage but increases fire damage for skirmishers, shield units. Let's try that. I'm going to give him that. It upgrades his ability to command people. This is the renown level for the hero. Major ambition, win a combat against an army with 500 more power. It's going to be really hard to find an army with 500 more power that we can beat. Minor ambition will... Okay. It's good to be aware of that, but... Let's take a look at our town. You know, that's a good ability, but I'm looking at this and I'm saying, I don't know that we're going to absorb this guy. I think we're just going to make him a vassal because the people that I want to absorb are these people. Because they have just a better biome. You know, we have a limited number of cities that we can have. Excavate earthen terrain. I haven't done that yet. I think I'm going to take this one for now. I'm looking to see where they are on the map. I don't see them out on the map at all. Let's take a look at this ancient wonder here. $913 power. Okay. This guy has 200. Like if we got rid of my strong, you know, these ancient wonders you can only take in one army, okay? So I would have to take in this hero, but he's already banged up. So I'm not sure that I want to do it right now. What's this do again? Annex 20 knowledge. That's very good. The other thing we can do, if we wait one turn, we can actually heal these guys and then try and take this. So maybe I'll do that. On the other hand, I'm thinking, well, if we head this way and start a siege, I think we can take this town pretty quickly. Because I don't think they're going to be that strong. Let's send this guy over here. I'd like to see what this infestation is like. Watcher's Glacier. Provinces adjacent to this landmark gain 5 knowledge. Wow, that's very powerful. So maybe we actually do want to absorb this because that's super powerful. We could get a lot of knowledge from that. I mean, we're getting pretty strong, but I'm concerned because I haven't seen this guy at all. And there's all these new mechanics in the game that I don't understand. So that's a little scary. Looks like he's only got one little army here. Okay. I don't understand why I have to keep clicking this. It doesn't just stay enabled. Alright, so we're going to use this now. This is just going to give us a buff across the board. 20% damage for non-hero units, 10% evasion for hero units. What do we got here? Umbral Nest, silver. Could be nice for us to check out at some point. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this outpost now, because I am planning on absorbing this city. If we make a work camp, we can annex this and get 20 knowledge, which is pretty strong. So I think I'm going to do that. Okay, we got the market up here. I'm going to do the Wizard Foundation, Wizard Tower. I'm going to get up another Houndmaster. I think I like those units. And I'm trying to save our Imperium right now. Okay, so our scout's dead. Alright, interesting, they're attacking us. Our hero is injured still. Alright, this was actually nice that they attacked us, because we don't have to worry about getting through their fortifications. Arcane Guard. This guy's a ritualist. Healing buffs and combat summons. Gremlin. Slippery. Okay. You know, I'm never going to be able to understand everything these people do right now. I'm just trying to get a little snapshot of their abilities. This terrain is problematic. Let me just take a look at some of these guys. Arcane Guard. Be nice if we could heal our hero, but he's all the way over here. So that's probably not going to happen. Try to get my guys a little bit closer here. Get the units in the front I don't really care about. Fury. Alright, that looks better. Try to get this guy healed. Where is my other hero? Here she is. Next turn we can have this guy heal most of these people that need to be healed. I'm going to wait another turn before I use any magic. The way the magic works is you have 50 combat points per turn that you can use. And then I have 37 mana that I can use. He just hit this guy with a debuff here. Okay. Let's get the Phoenix in here too. They should come in next turn. Actually, you know what? I should have used this with the Phoenix there. This is my nice fortune spell here. Okay, so I'm going to move back a little bit here. So he can't get in. He can get close. Alright, so some of their guys should attack us here, which will be good. I don't know what the hell he just casted there, but it looks like our entire army's burning right now. Who was that cast that? We need to kill that guy. Parijah Crystalian. We need to kill that person. Where is that? Right here. Or my Sunders. Not sure what happened there. He moved up here for some reason. This guy's almost dead, our other hero. Gotta hand it to this guy. Played his hand well here. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do here. %, stunned. Let's try that. So that did So he drew the retaliation, so I believe I can get out with this guy now. No, because he's immobilized, so I can't. Okay. Here. I want to have this guy go in here and just tie this guy up. I don't care if he dies, because he sucks. Looks like we got a 65% chance to hit the mage here. Nice. Alright, I mean, they killed a lot of inconsequential guys. We have to kill this guy. Can get in and tie him up now. Oh, he's got another hero. He's got 3 heroes. Try to hit this hero at 40% here. We might be able to send in the Phoenix to kill. Yeah, we can send him in to kill this guy. And then we can use command on him. That's obviously risky, though. Let me see if I can think of something else. This guy's got a lot of debuffs on him right now. I don't know why I can't cast a turn this spell. I don't have enough resources. I guess I don't have enough mana. 5% to hit this guy. I'm gonna send him in and kill this guy. Like I said, we can always command to get him out of there. Try and do some damage to these gremlins here. 70% is good. He's got 45% on this guy. Okay, nice, he's gone. So he's got a gremlin, 2 gremlins, an arcane guard, and he's got another hero here. I'm going to kill this stack here. Okay, so that just reduced somebody's morale and it increased ours. Okay, maybe we can use this guy a little bit now. No, I'll change my mind. Trying to think if I want to come in here. See, this guy is a pikeman, so we don't want to use charge to go in there because they block the charge and they get first strike off. So we could attack this guy, or we could get the Phoenix to go again to get into this guy's zone of control. I think I'm going to do that. Looks like I have to move up 2 tiles here. 1 more tile.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that was definitely worth it. Almost dead, but not quite. Okay, looks like he just killed our knights. That's definitely a loss. They were a great unit. Looks like the fight's just about over here. It was a great fight until we lost the knights. Yeah, that sucked. Spellblade, okay, so I'm not sure what this is here. Oh, I thought it was a weapon and a shield. It's just a shield. Okay. So we can use that. So Gotta mute here. All right. I think I'm going to give him the phase cloak. I think I'd rather use the battle axe, to be honest. Just because the heroes, they take less damage if they have a no retaliation attack. Alright, so we can start a siege now. You can add like different siege projects, but I'm not going to do anything except raiding party. We can make a little bit extra money. Just because they don't have an army at this point. When you kill a hero, it goes into either the prison or the crypt, but eventually you can get resources from that. So you can sell it for money, or you can get resources. So I'm just going to wait to get resources. Alright, I'm going to get rid of this Lawbringer. I think that's going to be more useful for her. Alright, so I think that's an upgrade. 28 damage. $25 damage. Yep, so that's definitely an upgrade. At this point, our army's pretty strong. I think the main thing I want to get is more... We definitely need more mana. That's been a problem. Farms grant +5 food. That's nice. I can't get it right now, though. Okay, this is done here. So we can annex this research post. Look at that, we just got 25 25 knowledge from that. I don't remember what this was. These magic materials, there's a lot I don't understand about this right now. Infusions in the item forge. I haven't even unlocked the item forge yet. Yeah, we definitely need more mana. That's the main thing we need here. Alright. They literally have no army, so we just won. So I'm going to absorb this into our empire here. What does this do again? I don't really know what the big difference is between these two. Maybe we annex it as an orc city. But in any event, I'm going to absorb. And now I think I want to try and clear this Ancient Wonder. It's going to take 4 turns for us to clear that. Let's just try and put together the strongest army that we have to see if maybe we can clear this Ancient Wonder. So if we throw the Phoenix in, and then we throw these 2 units in, that'll give us 800 power. What does this thing do again? Provinces adjacent gain 5 knowledge. So we're going to be getting a lot of knowledge. I'd love to clear this Ancient Wonder, but it's risky. 25 knowledge. You gotta figure, after our guys heal, maybe we can get up to like 850 power. I'm not sure that that's really enough. So I don't think we're quite there yet on the Ancient Wonder. There's nothing really worth getting down here. Just a mana node and an iron deposit. So that's not worth setting up an outpost for. We could come down here. This actually makes sense to come down here. Come down here, take the Umbral Nest. That'll give us another nice creature. Maybe like a tier 4. Then we can maybe conquer these people. That can be our 3rd city. That seems like a pretty good move. This is our vassal. You see, they're starting to get a pretty nice army here. 710. I'm gonna put all the faster units in this group. And we're gonna head over here to try and take out those other people. That's our plan. But maybe on the way back we can get a heal on some of our guys that need it. Now, I'm not going to pillage. We can pillage these and make some money, but I want to see if we absorb it if they remain here. Because I'm not really sure. I don't remember. Because if they remain there, then it's not worth pillaging. Alright, let's finish off that shrine. We need more mana, more gold. Let's get this up. Tier 5. Wow. I try to never read stuff like this, but it seems like I have to here. $257 food to give her lowered morale. I think I'm going to do that. Because she doesn't really do much anyways. Alrighty, what do we got here? Quarry, a couple of farms. I'm going to build a quarry. We could use a little more production here. Alright, this guy is going to rendezvous with these people. So they set up another town over here, Crossguard. What is this thing? You know, I think I'm gonna go wipe this town out here. I think we're strong enough that we can, and we might as well. can wait. This will give our skirmishers and range units fire damage and physical damage. Let's do that. So their ruler's level 4. He's got some tier 2s and some tier 1s. So doesn't seem that strong. Okay, I haven't seen this yet. I'm not sure what this is. I guess that's like a global buff that just comes in randomly. Man, why does this guy heal so slowly? I can send him back to the outpost to heal, but it's going to waste like 2 more turns. But he's been injured for like a really long time. This is going to be absorbed in 2 turns, so I think I'll just do that instead. Just kind of stay around here. Is this a scout? Yeah. I don't remember getting up another scout. I guess we did. Right. Mana obelisk. New rally has started. I don't know this unit, Evoker. I've never used him before. We can try him out for $80. Do that. I was gonna say this game I have very little gold income because we have such a big standing army. It's kind of the old greed versus tempo thing. So in this case, I've played for a lot of tempo. I'm going to send this guy in. I don't know what this is over here. These question marks here. Okay, that's their ruler. Too far away to attack the ruler. Well, Phoenix can go in and attack. I don't know what else he has around him, though. How many armies he has around him reinforcing him. Looks like he has 3 armies. But only this guy is reinforcing him, I think. So I think this is a good... Oh, come on. I had enough movement, now I don't? Like, what just happened? I just had enough movement, now I don't. It's because of these idiots. The Phoenix has enough movement. I don't think we can do that. No, we can't do that. Haha! Yes, we did it. Harmonia level 4. He's got a charge attack. Deal damage in 2 hex cone. One hex movement for 1 turn. Slippery for 1 turn. Okay, I'm sure he's got a bunch of abilities too. Wow, okay. Alright. Like I said, I'm not going to be able to learn all this in one shot here. I want to just kind of get my guys organized here. So we're close. Further back here, because he's going to come in and do that breath attack, so I'll let him do it on a warhound. I don't want him to do it on anybody else. He can kill the warhounds. Maybe he'll take that bait. I don't know. I don't really know how good the AI is in this game yet. Okay, you can do that. try not to use magic. I'm not sure if that's a mistake. Maybe. Alright. He moved in one extra tile than I thought he could. I didn't know that he could do that. It's not telling me the percent here. Looks like he's pretty much dead. I mean, I thought he was going to be stronger than that. This guy's just got one guy, Harmonia. That's our enemy. I'm going to produce another unit just because he has a little party that's coming at us here. Get up another Houndsmaster. Okay, we can't do that without a hero. Searing Blades. Let's go ahead and use that. Okay, that's fine. If they want to take the bait to abandon the town to go kill this guy, that's fine with me. He's got 450 and 50 and 184. This is the army that we need to kill. That's Marauder Guard. Can we get in and attack this guy? Yeah, we can. How close can we get though with our units here? One, two, three. Okay. I think this is going to work. I'm not really sure. This guy can go here. He can go here. And he can come in and attack. 1300 versus 684. This is kind of what I try and do. This game is similar to Heroes 3, so if you played Heroes 3, You know, I'd rather fight them outside of the siege fight if possible. Just because it gives me a big advantage. I take a lot less losses. I don't know anything about this dragon faction, so all these units are completely new to me. Okay, so that guy's kind of like a priest.
Huh?
Do I want to use it this turn? No. I think I'll wait till next turn, actually. This guy's all alone here. Can go this way. What is this here? Let's send these guys out in front. That looks good. What does this cost? 30 mana? I think it's worth 30 mana. I'm just going to let them come in. I think that went pretty well. Honor Blade, Sworn Guard, Vowkeeper. This guy can go in and try and tank all of these guys. Okay, got the stun. Let's get up the spider here. See, I don't know why I could walk through this guy's zone of control. I don't really understand that. But that's an important mechanic to try to understand. All right, where are my Sunderers? We don't have any Sunderers over here. I don't want this guy to go in and get killed again. What do these guys do? Oh, that's okay, so he's kind of more like a healer. These guys are more damage dealers. Let's try and attack him. Okay, I was hoping we could immobilize him so he couldn't run away, but we didn't get him. Wow, that's good damage. 38, he critted him. Can try and flank with these warriors here. Honor blade, chaplain. Guys. What does this do? The thing about this game is because they have unit stacks, they get weaker the more damage they take. Like a lot of times I'd rather just weaken them rather than wipe them out. Okay, I gotta mute here. Sorry about that, my dog. Alright, let's try and finish this battle here. Ah, my warrior's almost dead. They're gonna kill my warrior. Okay, we did get the stun off. trying to tie these guys up so that they can't kill my warrior. I mean, they're probably going to kill him anyways, but I'm trying to not let them. Is this guy stunned? Yeah, we got him. Okay. So we just gotta wipe these other guys out. I thought he was going to kill my warrior, but he didn't. All right. I'm gonna have to stop. My dog is just going crazy again. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. Let me know if you have any comments. Thanks.